You know the phrase, there's gold in those hills? Well, here in the Sierra Foothills, that's really what started this area. Back in the 1800s, miners flocked here to look for gold in these hills.
I love gold!
After the miners left and the gold rush ended, a lot of farming happened in this area, and then came a lot of grape growing. So we're gonna go find the gold, as in the grapes. The Sierra Foothills are nestled on the east side of Northern California. So if you're looking on a map, we are north of Yosemite, east of the San Francisco Bay, southeast of Sacramento, and then west of Lake Tahoe. The area that makes up this region most famously is Amador County and El Dorado County.
So much treasure!
This area is really known for their Zinfandels, their Barbera, and Petite Sirah. And today we're going to discover a few of the wineries that are nestled within these hills. These rolling hills are going to turn into rolling vineyards. And then within those rolling vineyards, we're going to discover some of the great wine that is made in these hills. So we just finished up our tasting here at Andis. One of the best things why we really enjoy wine tasting is that you never know who you're going to run into. So luckily we happened to be here on a Wednesday. It's a slower day of the week, and the winemaker just happened to be here, and we were able to sit down with Mark and just go over Amador County, the Sierra Foothills, Andis Winery, and just learn a little bit more about his passion for the area and for Andis. The wines here at Andis were top notch. We ended up taking home a half a case of their Zinfandel. This is a great way to kick off our day here in Amador County. We're on to our next, and as you can tell, it's starting to get busy here. We are here at Wild Dorado Vineyards. So Wild Dorado, they've been around for about 20 years, and they have about 80 acres. We just finished our tasting here, and we are here amongst the Zinfandel grapes. Amador County and the Sierra Foothills are known for their Zinfandel. About 4 years ago, they noticed that Nebbiolo is a grape that would grow well here, and it would definitely fit the profile of what the people in the area like. Today we were able to taste for the first time the Nebbiolo, and it was a very good experience because we haven't been able to taste one yet on our trip, and so that was great to see that grape on the tasting menu. Oh boy, was it a smooth. We had a nice pairing with a little salami and a nice croissant bread. That pairing really made the Nebbiolo stand out. And another great thing about Wild Dorado is that they have lodging. When you visit the Sierra Foothills or Amador County, you'll notice that there are not a lot of hotel accommodations. Last night we stayed in Sutter Creek. This area needs more lodging, and luckily the Wild Dorado family was able to go through the zoning process to get their lodging here. So here on this property that we're on, they have 40 acres here, and they have one lodging accommodation with about 5 rooms. And on another 40 acres that they also have another accommodation. So that really helps people when they come to the area that they can stay in the area. They can make it more than just a day trip, and they can really immerse themselves in the Sierra Foothills wine country here. So we just had our tasting here at Tanis Winery. Their logo and their vineyard has a lot of really cool meaning, so I want to share that with you. So Tanis Winery, Tanis is their last names, and right here you'll see Faith, Hope, Love. And if you look at it, it's also a wedding band. So a really neat story is when they bought this property about 20 years ago, there was a lot of poison oak.
Poison oak in that vase there. What?
Poison oak is obviously poisonous and icky to be around.
Ew, ew, ew!
So it took them about 2 years to eradicate the poison oak to then become the vineyard that you see here today. And then, as they were making wine, the winemaker slash owner one day lost his wedding band.
My ring? My wedding ring?
Out in the vineyard. So out here somewhere on this vineyard is his wedding band.
Oh, hey, that wedding ring, huh?
And then just the words faith, hope, love. What more could you say? That is what a family winery is all about. So when you come out here to see Tanis Winery, they definitely do have a lot of the good Italian varietals as well as other varietals that grow well here in the region. But then you really feel the family vibe. You really feel the faith, hope, and love of this vineyard. We found a lot of gold in these hills. Well, maybe not gold as much as grapes. The Zinfandel here is very comparable to the Zinfandel that we had earlier in Lodi. We are just a 40-minute drive from Lodi. The Zinfandel grape is a standout here, as well as Barbera and Petite Syrah. The first place that we went to, we learned that there are a lot of old vines here, whether it is the Zinfandel or other varietals, because this area is steeped in history and grape growing. And then the second place we visited, they had lodging. And as we know, lodging is so important because people need a place to stay. And especially when you're up here and you're nestled in these golden hills, you need a place to stay. And then the third place we visited, it was all about the family. It was all about using and sourcing local grapes and really showcasing what those single varietals do. The Sierra Foothills, it just is a wealth of knowledge. It is just a place where you can come and you can learn a lot about the history of grape growing here in California, as well as find a few hidden gems that will knock your socks off.